Is it time for Douglas Gale? I think it is. Douglas Gale!
I think from now on, if you see somebody that's pregnant, you should ask them, are you smuggling hams? That'd be fun. All right, so when I was 23 years old, I worked the midnight shift at a gas station in a small town in New Hampshire. And one night, hands up for New Hampshire, one night I went to work and I was in the bathroom and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was feeling particularly depressed this evening. And I got so depressed that I started to get jealous at my reflection. I felt that things were a lot easier for that guy. And then it moved into anger. I got mad. The thought process was, all right, I know our life is fucked up, but this asshole has it easy. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to make any choices and watch them go bad. He has no responsibilities. Nothing is his fault. He's just along for the free ride. I want that. That's the life that I want to have. So then my next thought was that I need to trade places with him. I need to trade places with my reflection in the mirror. This is not a normal thought that a person has. I acknowledge that. It was like 3 a.m. I was very tired. Full disclosure, I was super high on mushrooms at the time. So the thought that I could improve my life by trading places with my reflection in a mirror seemed reasonable. Seemed like a possible thing. So I put my hands on the mirror and I leaned in, got my mouth real close, and like breathed into the mirror. Like, breathed with a capital B into the mirror. Like, this was true shit that I was trying to do. This was a full body breath. And then I was like, all right, the deed is done. Are you okay with that? I said to the reflection, and then I said back to my reflection, I'm okay with that. And that was it. I went on living my life. And so then 5 years go by, and at this point in time, I find myself, I'm living in Seattle, and now I'm working the midnight shift as a janitor at a, whatever, Blue Cross Blue Shield downtown. And my life is arguably worse now for me. It's like I'm more depressed. It's rainy. I'm sad all the time. And I go to work one day as a janitor, and I'm thinking about how shitty my life is, and I'm washing a mirror, and I remember the whole New Hampshire trade place with reflection thing. And I literally had not thought about this for 5 years. I had completely forgotten that this was a crazy thing that I had done. But then I was sort of a little happy because I'm like, that's it. That's why my life is so fucked up right now. To be clear, I didn't actually think that the exchange had happened. I didn't think that I was a reflection or that things were bad because my reflection was making bad choices and I was stuck in the mirror universe. At this point in time, I was only high, not on mushrooms. I just smoked pot. So I was a little clearer in my thoughts. But I did think that me doing that had accidentally made me trap my soul in the mirror. And that's why I had no joy in my life. My life was meh, because I had no soul. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm an empty husk of a man because my essence is stuck somewhere else. The only thing that I thought that could fix this was, of course, to go and get that back out. Side note, at this point in time in my life, I fancied myself an atheist, and I thought that my soul was trapped in a mirror in New Hampshire, and that's why my life was bad. So that gives you an idea of where my critical thinking skills were at. But, you know, a plan's a plan. So I made the trip to New Hampshire, and yeah, yes, I did. Thank you. A friend was getting married, so I didn't have to pay for the ticket, so things came together quite well. The universe had spoken to me. And I get to the gas station, and I start to freak out. I get nervous because it's completely changed. Like, it used to be an Exxon, and it's now a Mobil. Those were two different companies in my day. So now I don't, like, oh, my God, like, I have a lot riding on this. I'm nervous. What if they've torn down the gas station? There's a new gas station. The mirror's not missing, and I can't get my soul out of the mirror. My life is never going to be anywhere. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm freaking out. I go into the gas station, I walk around, I find the door to the men's room, and I get calm because this is the same door. Like, I can feel its sameness radiating off of the door. I might have been on mushrooms at the time. For symmetry. So I go into the bathroom, I turn on the light, and immediately I'm like, oh, okay, this is it. This is The same bathroom. It wasn't a tear down. I'm calm. I'm fine. Nothing's different. One thing's different. The mirror is busted. The mirror is busted. And all that relief drains out of me, and this new feeling of cold dread just fills my whole body. And I start to have a panic attack. And then I start to get sad. I just think like, well, this is it. Like, I'm fucked now. Like, my whole life is done. I will literally never be happy. And then I start to cry. Yep, I'm a 20-year-old man crying in a bathroom because his soul is trapped in a mirror and he thinks his life is over. It's funny now. So I'm just like sobbing for about a half an hour. And then I look up again at the busted mirror and I have an epiphany. I realized that I had been trying to avoid the fact that, yeah, my life is shitty, but it's my fault that my life is shitty. All this mirror nonsense was just trying to push the blame onto something or someone else. And I'm looking at my sort of shattered reflection there, and I realize that if I ever truly want to be happy, I have to take responsibility for my life and put those busted pieces back together myself. Thank you very much.